Good day, everybody. Welcome to Bompa's Homestead. So in this video, I'm just doing chores. With the spring that has arrived, got to keep on preparing my wood for next winter to heat the house. I'm not finished bringing the wood out that I cut from the trees in my forest. I got some woods elsewhere. I'll be explaining it later on within the video. So when I get that, I split what I had already up by the woodshed. So managed to split that and start stacking it. So very happy about that. But I gotta go and get the rest of my trees that I cut in the last video. So still got that to bring to the woodshed and split and stack. So also my father-in-law lent me a grass sweeper. I know it's a sweeper. So it's to clean off the rocks that are in our grass, because since I live on a dirt road, I'll show you here. Live on a dirt road. Whoops, there you go. Since I live on a dirt road, well, most of the time, every year they come and put some rocks on the road, and so I did this side already. But you'll see that when I start cleaning, that it was all full of rocks here. So all the rocks that you see here on the side, it was all in the grass. So I haven't had the time to do it here yet. So you can see that my grass is full of rocks all here and all around there. So when the snowplow passes, well, it scrapes and it brings all the rocks on in my grass. So with the sweeper, I sweep everything back onto the grass. So at some places there was lots of rocks. So I brought some out here to put in some the holes in front of my driveway. So at least that did help quite a bit. So those are the spring chores that I have to do. So been doing that. Also preparing for the chicken coop. So I'm walking back up my driveway here to show you what I've done. So I put an orange tape all around. So basically, my neighbor is going to be coming over with an excavator, and they're going to completely clear up all of this there. So the chicken coop is going to go there. I'm looking at different ways that I want to do it. So also started clearing up for the gardens. So once my neighbor comes and clear all this up, then I'll be able to level it out and start looking to build the chicken coop and then get my chickens. And since my neighbor will be here one day, I'm not sure when yet, gotta wait for the land to dry up before he can come here with the excavator. But I want him to prepare another piece of land for another project that will be coming, that I'm not going to be discussing yet. But for now, the chicken coop is going to be my priority. And then once we're ready for for that other project that I'm not talking about right now, then I'll be working on that second project. Then after that, I'm going back to the community center. Basically, my neighbor's going to be clearing up this big patch here, all there, for another project that I want to move forward on. So, since he's going to be here ready with the excavator, so I'm going to get all of that done. So that should be interesting. Just not sure when he's going to be coming yet, but once that's done, I'll be able to get the chicken coop going. I'm going to be doing my measurements for the chicken coop and ordering my wood. So, and then I also got to look to start to do the count of the wood that I need for the second story of the community center, and for my my ceiling, my roof. So I'm going to be ordering all of that in one shot. So, yeah, lots of projects. Spring is here. Like I said, lots of chores. You know, since I do work full time during the week, don't have much time to do my chores during the weekday. And well, Saturday mornings I work at the eco center at the within the village. So, like, you know, it leaves me my Saturday afternoons and my Sundays to do my chores and do things on the homestead, and that's the only time where I can really film. So, you know, I know it's not very interesting things that I'm filming right now, but you know, those are the things that you have to do. You know, when you live out in the middle of nowhere, and that you want to, you know, keep you want to try and spend as less money on things. So, you know, it is what it is. So thank you for watching. So, you know, as usual, well, you know, like and subscribe. I know I'm not at the end here, I'm still in my beginning, but you know, like and subscribe. Leave your comments also. Love reading the comments. So here goes with this video. Right now, I'm not at the homestead. I'm at the eco center that I work at within the village. So what we do is that we recuperate things to recycle, things that people want to get rid of. So we recuperate wood, branches, metal, plastic, and cardboard. Also styrofoam and electronics. Those are the things that we recuperate here. So that there's the loader that I use during the winter, and in the summer I use it here at the eco center. Also, we recuperate tires, but the tires cannot have rims on them. Very important. So right now I'm at the eco center, and as you can see, it's snowing right now. We had snow last night. You're not seeing much snow here, but if I switch to my pickup, I had more snow at my house. So I got about, I would say, an inch of snow. Yeah, about that. About an inch of snow that accumulated on my pickup. So my pickup here is all full of snow. So yeah, been snowing for the past 2 hours this morning. And well, the reason why I'm here at the eco center is that I have a customer that came to bring some logs. So I'm just going to show. So he brought all of this here, which is too big for us to recuperate. But since he was already here, well, I'm going to be cutting it and splitting it. So right now I'm here to cut that. So I'm going to be cutting that bundle with my chainsaws. I brought my chainsaws here, and then loading it up into my pickup and bringing it to my house to split. And I'm going to be using it to heat the house during the winter. So hey, free wood, I don't mind it, and it's hardwood. So you know, on my land I don't have much hardwood that falls, and I don't want to cut the live trees. So very happy that somebody brought some hardwood here at the eco center, and I'm going to be cutting it and bringing it to my house to split. So here we go.
A few moments later.
Well, there you have it. Another video done. Like I said at the beginning of this video, not a very interesting video, but you know, it is the chores, the things that you have to do when you're living on a homestead. You know, I don't film everything that I do, you know, because I do lots. It's just that, you know, sometimes I'm just running all over the place, and if I start bringing the camera and filming all over the place, just, you know, I lose time, and I don't have much time to work here on the homestead. So that's why I don't film that much. It's easier when I'm just staying at one place and just set up the camera and film. When I'm moving from one thing to another, very hard to always bring the camera and always moving the camera. I turn it on, turn it off, and make sure that it's filming in the right direction and this and that. So, you know, by doing that, I lose a lot of time. I don't do YouTube as a full-time job. You know, like I said, I do have my full-time job during the week, and I do work on the Saturday mornings at the Eco Center, you know, which does take a lot of my time, because I work on the Saturdays from 7:30 a.m. to noon every Saturday. So, you know, it is what it is. I try and do my best to have interesting videos, but I also want to show, you know, the things that, you know, that I have to do on the homestead. You know, like for cutting the wood for next winter. Well, that's, you know, to save on heating, because it does cost a lot to heat the house in the winter if I use electricity. But if I use the wood, well, it doesn't cost as much. You know, on a monthly period, I save about $200 to $250 a month during the winter. So, you know, it comes down to more or less about, I would say, in between $1,500 and $2,000 that I save on electricity when I'm heating with wood. So, you know, it is worth it. It's just that I have to cut the wood in advance for it to dry out, because it's very hard to burn wet wood and heat the house with wet wood. So it is that's one of the joys of being on a homestead. You know, it's doing things like that. I love it personally. It's just, like I said, hard to film everything that I do, but I try and do as much as possible. So thank you for watching, everybody. As usual, please like and subscribe, leave your comments, very much appreciated. Thank you for watching.